Hi, everyone. This is John Walsh, here to kick off Season 2 of WilmerHale's podcast, In the Public Interest. I'm joined by my co-host, Brendan McGuire.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Before we give a sneak peek of what you can expect in Season 2, we have some bittersweet news. Brendan is leaving WilmerHale to join the new mayoral administration in New York. We're certainly going to miss him both on this podcast team and at WilmerHale. Brendan, can you tell us a little bit about what your new role is going to be?
Sure, and thanks, John. Yes, I'm definitely leaving the firm as well as the podcast team with mixed emotion, but I'm excited about an opportunity to return to public service. I will be beginning in January serving as the chief counsel to the new mayor here in New York, Eric Adams. Fortunately, I will not be far from the firm's New York office, and I certainly plan on listening to the podcast from there. It's been a true pleasure to be a part of this team and to help get this podcast up and running. And I have no doubt, John, that you and your new co-host will lead this podcast to new heights. And I look forward to listening.
Well, it's certainly a great thing that you leave us here at In the Public Interest by taking on a job in the public interest. Thank you for your service. And we look forward to bringing you back as a podcast guest not too far down the road. Listeners, you're going to hear Brendan on an upcoming episode that has already been recorded, and you'll also hear from my new co-host, Felicia Ellsworth. You might remember Felicia from the Harvard-MIT student visa case in Season 1. Felicia is vice chair of WilmerHale's Litigation Controversy Department, and as a first-chair trial lawyer and experienced appellate advocate, Felicia represents clients at all stages of litigation. Her focus is on high-stakes disputes in both state and federal courts, including the Supreme Court of the United States. Felicia, welcome very much, and we're thrilled to have you joining the podcast team.
Thanks so much, John. I'm so excited to be joining you. Big shoes to fill with Brendan's departure, but I am very much looking forward to being involved in the podcast. I know there's some really interesting episodes in the works, carrying on the theme of talking to people involved in some of the most important cases and issues of the day. So thanks so much for having me.
Well, welcome, Felicia. It's great to have you. Here's a little bit of what you as the audience can expect in Season 2. Our first episode features a conversation with Rachel Brand, the head of global corporate governance and chief legal officer at Walmart. Our partner, Alyssa DeCunha, speaks with Rachel about her work at Walmart and how years of experience in government and in the private sector have shaped her as a leader today.
We also have some episodes in the works on reproductive rights, featuring Helene Krasnoff from Planned Parenthood, on some of the firm's other interesting representations, and also on the evolving issues related to cryptocurrency.
And there are many still in the works, all of which are sure to offer really unique perspectives on events and cases in the news. If you haven't already, check out our Season 1 episodes. Remember to subscribe to In the Public Interest wherever you get your podcasts, and share us with a friend. We'll be back soon with Season 2. Happy New Year.